everybody, I'm back. My name is Karina, otherwise known as Cece. Welcome to the Cece Makes podcast, where I talk about my knitting, crochet, yarn, whatever I'm making channel. Welcome to all the new viewers. Thank you for checking me out. New subscribers, hope you stick around. And of course, for everybody that is returning, thank you, I appreciate it. And I am finally back and ready to podcast, I think. This is going to be rusty. This is take 3. Take 3. My last one, I thought I was done in the bag and put it on the computer to edit, and my exposure was sky high, like you could barely see my eyeballs. So we'll try this again. I have a new phone, so
I don't know what I'm doing.
one of these days I'll be a big girl and get a camera, a real camera, but until then, well, this is what we're working with. There's a new setup, as you can see. Not a real setup, it's just where I happen to be today because my house out there is dark, and the light's coming in right here, so I don't know how this is gonna work. It might be a fail, it might not even be a podcast today, we'll see. I'm in my kitchen and dining room at the moment, so you're probably gonna hear kids. You already know that, they're always home, so. Anyways, welcome. I don't know what episode this is, but I'm back and I am ready to show you my knitting and what I'm making. You can find me obviously here on the YouTube channel or on Instagram at cc_makes. Not really, I don't really do social media a whole lot, so I mean, it just overwhelms me. Anyway, I'm on there. Sometimes I post, sometimes I don't. I lurk a lot, so I'm active on there, I guess. I just don't post every single thing that I'm doing. I don't do the stories either. Like, I just don't have the patience to do that. I think everybody else's are cool. I watch everybody else's, but I'm not like, I don't know. Anyway, so I do also have Ravelry. And I think I said this in the last episode where I was updating my Ravelry to have project pages. Like all lined up there. Well, I did that, but I was using my phone, and like I said, I just got a new phone. I don't know if it was like this before. I don't know. I never did project pages, but I was doing like all my projects and updating everything, inputting everything, taking pictures, and I wasn't saving it. I didn't realize I wasn't saving it. I was just like doing whatever and then getting out of there and doing another one, and none of it saved. So, I mean, I'm on there, cc_makes. Or am I underscore makes? I don't really remember my Ravelry name. cc_makes, I believe. Anyway, none of my projects saved, so big bummer. My fault for not paying attention, of course, but it is what it is. Anyway, you can find me there, you find me Instagram, you find me here. I have a shop on Etsy, CC Fiber and Design. I have hand-dyed yarn on there. I'm also gonna be adding some, I feel like I'm crooked. I'm gonna be adding some, like, you know, little doodads for knitting too, like, I don't know, maybe some stickers, maybe some pins, stuff like that. So stay tuned for all of that. I don't really have any other announcements for the shop, I guess, other than it is open. I did stick all of my previous yarn that I had in the past in there. That's all back. I was waiting to do like my whole business license and all that kind of stuff, but my accountant handled all that for me and she says I'm good to go, so I'm good to go. So my shop is open. My studio, my dye studio is not set up yet, so I'm not gonna be adding any colorways right away. I'm hoping to get that set up. I had to order a new mask because mine like broke. If you know anything about dyeing yarn, you have to wear a mask. I mean, I don't know if you have to. I mean, I would prefer to because I don't really want particles going into my body or breathing them in, I mean. So I ordered a new mask and that should be here, I think, by the 10th. So until then, I'm probably just gonna go set it all up and then start dyeing after I get that. What else? There's no other news for that. I don't wanna like bombard this channel with like my shop stuff. I mean, I'll mention it like when I have new colorways or whatever, and I would appreciate it if everybody who is in the market for some yarn goes and checks it out. I'm not gonna like sit here and talk constantly about it. I don't know how to promote anyways, so I'm not gonna flood this. I like to just get on here and chat and talk about knitting and what I've purchased or what I'm wanting to do, like all that kind of stuff. So I will throw in shameless plugs every once in a while, but I won't dwell on everything. There won't always be a shop news update announcement slash, I don't know, whatever. So I just want to talk about knitting, okay? Okay. My bird is staring at me. I apologize if you hear the bird as well, because it's right here next to me. I haven't found a spot for her yet, her cage. So let's get into some knitting, shall we? Did I cover everything? You find me? Okay, so finished objects. I have two. One is this sweater. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen it completed on there, but it wasn't dyed. It was just bare. I knit it completely bare at first, and then I dyed it when it was done. This is the Big Sister. I'm gonna stand on the chair so I can show you. This is the Big Sister by Hinterm Stein design on Ravelry. So look at these big old pockets. You can fit a phone in there. It's awesome. Never mind my best cat dad shirt. It's okay, it's fine. But I love it. This is the most comfortable sweater I have ever made. Even after the weekender, this is my favorite now. This is my absolute favorite. And I have not taken it off since I finished it. I finished it right before Thanksgiving. I dyed it. I just dunked it in a bath of black dye. I didn't like take a lot of time on it because I didn't have a lot of time, so I just dunked it in there and let it sit for a few minutes. But I didn't spread the fibers like when I put it in the water, so you can still see some bare yarn in there, but I don't mind. It kind of gives it like a well-worn vintagey look, and obviously it's well-worn because it's pilling already. I slip this on in the morning when I get up and have my coffee. I wear it all day. Like, who am I kidding? I wear it all day. I don't take it off. This is what I wear. This is what I've become now. It was really easy to knit. I think I knit the size medium, which is weird because I never wear a size medium. I wear everything oversized, but I like this little detail. You could have left that out. You didn't have to like put that notch in there, but I wanted to knit it completely to pattern, so I did. And I'm glad I did. I think I like it a lot better like that anyways. Open front, it's just super comfy, super comfy. And the pockets are amazing. I tried to do my sleeves a little bit longer because I like that. Like when I'm sitting on the couch or whatever. I like that when I'm driving. What else do I want to say about it? I was gonna give it to Taryn. If you follow me, watch the episodes before, Taryn is my oldest daughter. She is pregnant. I am going to be a grandmother. I've mentioned it before. But we found out she's having a little boy. So excited about that. I had all girls. I had 4 girls. So and I have a bunch of sisters. So, and they have and she has girls. So there's just a lot of girls. We're due for a boy. So I'm really glad she is having a boy. They're naming him Silas James. So I can't wait. I'm gonna knit all of the little baby boy things. I'll talk more about that later, but anyway, if I remember. I was gonna give it to her, but she's not gonna fit it for much longer anyways. So it belongs to me now. It belongs to me, and I have no shame. I am okay with it. And she doesn't like wool anyways, so she wouldn't appreciate it as much as I do, so that's okay. I'm a selfish knitter, and I admit it. I need some coffee. Okay, so one finished object is this one, which I've never taken off. I do want to knit another one though. I already have it like planned out. I want to knit another one, but I want to use non-superwash like like Brooklyn tweed, or an equivalent of that or something sturdier. I use just cheap bare yarn that I think I got from, I don't even know, when I was first starting out just testing, but it's, you know, it's already peeling. It is super soft though, so I expected that. I don't care, I'll just shave it every once in a while. I don't care because I'm not taking it off. I'm going to wear it forever. And this is part of my pajamas, so sorry about that. It's Justin's shirt, but it's fine. All my clothes have gone missing since the move. Like, I don't know what happened to my clothes at all. So I will be the best cat dad, even though I don't have a cat anymore. Let's see, my second finished object is massive. It is the Slipstravaganza Shawl by Stephen West. I did his mystery knit along, which I had no business no business even starting that, but I did. Why? I don't know. I think I just really wanted to knit one of his patterns. I've never knit a Stephen West shawl before, so this was the first one. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did the mystery knit along because he did a bunch of, like, if he didn't have like videos, tutorials about each clue, I probably would have been able to figure it out as easily as I did. His little tips and techniques and tricks and all that, it was super easy. I'm so glad I did it. Very colorful too. This is my yarn. The blue one is mine, the purple one is mine, the green one is mine, and this one is Lola Bean yarn in Electric Youth. The only thing that I wish I had done differently was, or is, swapping out some of the green or purple for more of the speckled color, but it is what it is, and I like it, and it's huge. It's a shanket. There was an option to do large or small, large or small, like it's huge no matter, even if you did omit this step, but you could have done just 3 stripes instead of the 6. I went ahead and did the large one because go big or go home, right? So I did that, and then the I-cord bind off. It is ginormous, and I don't know how you would wear this. I mean, I don't really wear shawls, but I wear it while I'm like sitting on the couch and it's chilly and I'm too lazy to turn on my heater. So yeah, it's a shanket. First, Emma's been trying to steal it, so I imagine I won't have much longer anyways, but it is what it is and I love it in the meantime. What else is about it? I didn't do any modifications obviously because it was a mystery knit along. I've been enjoying seeing everybody else's finished ones because I was late. Like I didn't finish on time, obviously, which is why I said I had no business entering or joining the mystery knit along, but I went ahead and did it anyways. And I didn't finish on time. I think I finished like 2 weeks later, but I noticed a lot of people have done that too. So it was fine. I didn't feel so bad, but yeah, this is it. I don't know how you would wear it other than maybe like, oh. Okay, that's dumb, but anyway. The bird's throwing his food out on the floor. Anyways, I don't know how to wear it. I wear it like a blanket, like a cape when I'm chilly. So those are my 2 finished objects. I really need to like take care of my hair. Like, never mind that, huh? Anyway, 2 finished objects. I only have 1 work in progress that I'm working on at the moment, and that is a sweater, of course. This is a sweater by Andrea Mowry. I would show you the pattern, but my iPad has gone in the hands of one of the children again. It always, anyway. So this is the Nurtured sweater by Andrea Mowry, and I started this, oh, I dropped a stitch. Get back on it. I started this, I want to say Sunday. Today is, what is today? Today is December 2nd. It is Wednesday. Tomorrow's garbage day. I gotta remember that. Started on Sunday, and I won't give too much away from for the pattern because it is a paid for, but you knit the sleeves first. I knit the sleeves first, but I did them 2 at a time because I knew if I finished one, I wasn't gonna want to do the other one. I did not enjoy all the increases on the sleeve in this particular pattern. It is like it reminds me of fish scales, honestly. Fish scales or like chainmail, I don't know, texture. I really like it. It's just, I didn't really enjoy the sleeves very much. There was a lot of keeping track, and it was mindless keeping track. It's just, if you know me, it's just, anyway. So it's really stretchy yarn though. This is cotton. This is take 3, so I feel like I've said this a million times, but if you've watched in the past, you know that I knit an Autumn League pullover by 2 of Wands, I think it was. I knit that pattern completely, finished the sweater, blocked it, washed it, wore it, turned out I didn't like the way it fit, and I did like some weird mistake in the raglan increases. Anyways, I ripped out the entire thing, and now it is becoming a nurtured. I don't know, I like it. It's like really drapey cotton. I don't enjoy knitting with cotton, however, but it's doable. It's doable. And this will be a nice comfy sweater. So I finished the 2 sleeves and I started, what is happening here? Oh, and I started the body yesterday. So I am, where am I here? I'm a hot mess. Anyway, this is how far I am the body. You knit it from the bottom up. Fun little trick that I learned when I was casting on for this. I do the cast on, I just stab myself in the face. The German twisted cast on, is that what it's called? Something German. Anyway, I do that one. And normally I would do like, you just pull one strand. I don't pull my yarn from the middle, but anyway, here's this, and I would just, you know, pull out enough to think I had enough to cast on the whole thing of stitches. I didn't. I ran out of yarn, so I had to rip it all back out, and I was like, well, great, I don't know how much I'm gonna need now because I didn't pay attention, obviously, when I had to rip it out. So I went on the YouTube and I like tried to, I forget what I like Googled. I Googled like, I forget what I searched. I searched like casting on to make sure that you have enough yarn. I don't know exactly what I typed in, but anyway, this video came up where you take 2 ends of the ball, one from the inside, one from the outside, or whatever, and you slip knot them together, and then you can just go about your casting on and don't have to worry about running out of yarn. So I will try to link that video because I don't know where it's been all my life at all, but it was brilliant. It was brilliant. So I will try to link that. I don't remember who it was. I don't remember the title or anything. But it was super helpful. And I also struggled with that when I was like knitting hats too a lot. Like I would pull out enough, which I thought was enough to do my cast on, and I never had enough yarn. So I will try to link that because it was genius. It was genius. On this one, I am knitting the size 4 of Andrea Mowry's Nurtured pattern. Size 4, I'm using, I can't find my notes. Doing everything like she said, same needle size and all that. The only thing that I did different is I did the twisted rib on the hem and on the cuffs. I don't know why, I just always do that. I don't know if you're even gonna be able to tell, but like if I didn't do the twisted rib, I feel like it's, oh, you're not gonna be able to see it anyway. Anyways, I did twisted rib. I feel like it's just a little more sturdy. I could be totally wrong and not even know what I'm talking about, but that's what I figured I would do. So twisted rib, I feel like it just makes the stitches look a little more defined, I guess, as well. There's a chipmunk outside. What else? That's it on that. I mean, I'm using scrap yarn, or not scrap yarn again. Well, kind of. I mean, the Autumn League pullover is knit, that's a free pattern. It is, you can buy it too, so you don't have all the ads, but it is a free pattern. that sweater is knit in pieces and you seam it up. So I have a lot of like little balls of yarn for that. So, I mean, I'm kind of weaving in a lot of ends, which is fine because I learned, my alarm says there's somebody in the backyard, but it's a liar because I'm looking in the backyard. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, when I did the Slipstravaganza shawl, Stephen West does this technique where he calls it the Weavin Steven. I don't know if I don't know, is that like on YouTube? Maybe it's on YouTube. If it is, check it out because lifesaver. I hate weaving in my ends. I hate it. Why do I hear an alarm? I'm going crazy. Anyway, I hate weaving in my ends, and that technique was like genius. Hey, stop doing that. I probably wouldn't do, I mean, I'll still do it on everything. It's just when I, like on sweaters, like on this one I did it, but I also secured them just to be safe even more. So I recommend checking that out. If there is if he has a tutorial for it, I will try to link that too. It's super easy. It's just a good technique and all in general. So, I mean, check it out if you haven't, I mean, you probably already know, but I'm new to Stephen West, so it was a newsflash for me. This coffee's good. So that is my work in progress. I have 2 socks that I'm knitting. I've showed it before, the Hermione everyday one and just a vanilla one. I don't want to knit them anymore. So they'll probably live in their project bags for forever, until I decide that I have my knitting mojo back for socks. I don't have that one in a bag right now because my bags are still in boxes, so it's okay. It's fine. It doesn't leave the couch anyway. What else? I don't have anything else that I'm knitting. What I'm going to knit though, I will show you. I don't have a pattern for this yet. I want to knit a hat, a little kid hat, kid size hat. Yeah, maybe kid sized. She's not, I mean, she's a toddler, but she's not really small toddler. She got a big head. Yeah, child size hat. I want to knit like an ear flap hat, and I want to use this is fingering weight. Hue Loco, I showed this I think the last episode. I went kind of like on a shopping spree. It's in the colorway Ohana. I want to knit my niece a hat, an ear flap hat with this. I just don't have a pattern yet. I'm going to cake this up probably tonight, and if I can get my iPad back, I'm getting it back because they're on screen time limits now. But if I can find a pattern, I'm gonna start this tonight. If you know, I'm gonna try to like edit this like as soon as I'm done and pop it on YouTube. So if you know of a pattern, drop it below, put it in the comments so I can check it out. I've only knit one other kid ear flap hat, and I don't remember the name, but it was like something toboggan, maybe that was it, something toboggan, I don't know. It was like worsted weight, and it had like cables all over it going up to like a pom-pom, and it had ear flaps and I-cord, and super cute. Brooklyn wore it when she was like super tiny, and then my nieces got it after that. So I wanted to do something else. I want to knit with this, and even if it is worsted, I can always hold this together with like a pink or purple or something. So or some other color, I don't know. There's a lot of colors in here that I can pull off of. So if it's worsted, I don't care. Put it in the comments. If you have a recommendation, stick it in the comments. Because I want to send them a hat or something like soon-ish. And then I pulled this out of my stash. I've shown this before when I did the Knit Crate subscription. I don't do that anymore because I was getting all of this yarn in pretty much the same colorways. So it wasn't like, wow, look at this. It was just kind of blah. Not that it's bad. I mean, it was totally worth it. It's just, I did my own yarn too. So, I mean, I don't need a subscription right now. what was I saying? Oh, I'm gonna knit my sister a, not a hat, but a headband. And I saw that Cozy Up Knits just released one of, what is it called? Little pine tree, I think, something like that, something along those lines. Anyway, I want to do that. I have this, I don't know how many colors you need for that pattern, but I'm assuming 2, maybe 3. But I have some other colors that would go with this, and they're the same brand, same base. So I think they sent like 1 month I got this color. I think the next month I got like a taupey color, and then I got like a black and a green, all within the same kind of family. So I want to start those very soon, very soon. I just need to get some patterns lined up. My sister doesn't really wear hats often. She likes those headbands. She's pregnant too. She's due like a week after Taryn, so a lot of babies. I hope she has a boy because she's already got 2 girls. But next, I'm not going to knit. I'm going to crochet. I want to crochet a blanket. This is like Karen. I lost the tag when I was coming out here. I didn't notice. Karen Cakes. I don't know. It's all acrylic, I'm pretty sure. I don't know the colorway. It's been in my stash for a while. It's got like light purple, teal, and that's showing green, but it's like brown taupe color in real life. Anyway, I have like 4 of these, and I am going to start a blanket crochet with one of these. One of these will be the lucky winner. I got this on Wish, and I've talked about it a long time ago. I got it on Wish, and it was like $5 or something like that. I don't even know. I don't even know why I bought it, honestly. It was like, I don't know. But I normally use the, I think they're Clover. They're Clover. They have the handle like that too, but I can't find any of them. So I don't know how these popped out, but they just were there. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just use these. I know I didn't like them before because the hook part is pretty far from where you hold it, but I think it's just something that I need to get used to, which it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll work. It's fine. But I don't know what pattern to use. So again, if you have any recommendations for a crochet blanket, send it below. Send it below. I feel like I want to start crocheting just to give my knitting hands a break. I know you're doing just as much or even more movements with crochet, but change it up a little bit. It's good, right? So yeah, I have four cakes of these things, and we can never have enough blankets in our house. Like, I didn't realize how many blankets we had. Like, in my garage, I have an entire tote, like huge tote of just blankets. And I have what are you doing? I have a linen closet in the hallway here, and it's stuffed with blankets. Just so many blankets, but you can never have enough blankets. So I want to crochet a blanket. Another one that Taryn asked me to do is a baby blanket. I don't know what color or what kind of yarn I'm going to use yet, but she wanted, like, if I had my iPad, I would show you the pattern, but it's a waffle knit baby blanket, and I just don't know what kind of yarn. I know I'm not going to use wool because she's not going to take care of it, and I would like it to last. My mom, she crochets. She crocheted like each one of the kids, like all my kids, a blanket when they were first born. So I guess I'm carrying on that tradition with my grandson. Yikes. Anyway, those are what I'm going to be working on. Probably within, I don't know. I want to go up because like Hobby Lobby and all the craft stores are like 3 hours away from me. So probably even longer now that I moved further away. But I want to make a trip up there. I want to go this weekend, but I don't know if we'll get to or not. So I might just order online and pay the darn shipping fee. I don't know. So I guess I'll just move into chatter stuff. So yeah, I moved way far away from where I was, which was a little bit of a little bit of a shock, I guess. I don't know. It feels far away, but it's 20 minutes away, 25 minutes away. Just feels far away. Super small town, which is fine. Justin's still gone. I don't know when he's coming home. Definitely not anytime soon. What else? Terrence had a baby. I'm having a grandson. She's moving back in March, so she'll be within driving distance, which will be great. We were supposed to go over there for Christmas this year to see them on the East Coast, but it's just not happening out with all of these spikes in cases. So we're gonna stay at home safely, and it's just gonna be me and the kids, which is fine. It's not a big deal. We did dinner for Thanksgiving last week. We did, you know, the traditional dinner. I had my brothers down, and yeah, it was good. I'm glad it's over though. Sent all the leftovers home with him because I don't eat them. I don't even like turkey. So anyway, we put up our Christmas decorations last night or yesterday. Put up our tree, decorated a little bit. There's more decorations, but I'm just not in the mood to put them out. My living room looks like Christmas vomited all over it, so I think we're good there. Kids are back. I mean, they were only back in school for a short while anyways, but they're back home now, which is, I'm kind of glad because there's been a lot of cases in our little county, so I don't mind them being home. However, I'm not a teacher. I'm not a teacher. When I get asked for help, I don't know how to teach the answer rather than just giving it to them. So, I mean, we're working on that, and their teachers are doing great anyway. So, I mean, they're not going to be on Zoom all day long. I mean, they possibly could be, but my kids just need to use their brains and figure it out too. So I'm happy. I'm just over it. I'm tired of homeschool already, and it doesn't look like we're going back to in-person anytime soon. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, fruit fly went right across my eyelash. Taryn left me all of her plants. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but she left all of her plants when she moved. And when I went to Alaska, I was gone for 3 months, and they were all left in the house without water or anything, and they all lived. My luck, they all lived. And so now they're all here again, and one looks like he's on death row, but they're all thriving other than that, and they're full of fruit flies. Like, I have them out in the sunroom now because there's so many fruit flies in here, and I have this like black light bug snatcher thing, but it's not working. Like, there's fruit flies everywhere. So the plants get to live out there for now. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know plants because I can't keep them alive anyways. And I'm surprised that they're like, these plants are indestructible apparently. So I can't wait for her to come back on this side of the world so she can have her plants back. I am fine with fake ones. It's totally fine. Anyways, I am blabbering on about nonsense. I mean, I haven't done any reading. I would share books with you, but I haven't done any reading. I haven't even finished the book that I mentioned the last time, which was Fiend. I forget the author. Podcast. I've been watching podcasts. I took a few weeks off of podcasts, so I'm catching up, and trying to catch up. Like, there's a lot of uploads in the last 2 weeks. So the ones I've been catching up on are like Cozy Knits, Heather from 4th Star Knits, Needles at the Ready. I think I talked about Mesa Skeins the last time. I just found her, and then she mentioned Zach Stout, so he's a crocheter, so I've been watching him. Obviously Chevy Rell, together. I have to clean out my hoarding garage and get my dye studio set up. So, although I am really excited about this house though, because when you go out the back door, obviously you go out to the backyard, but in between the garage isn't like, I mean, it's attached, but it's also, it's attached, I guess, but it's attached by a sunroom. So in that sunroom, it gets really hot during the day, so it's gonna be perfect for drying yarn. Like, it's gonna put it on some racks in there. It's just gonna soak up the sun. It's gonna be great. I'm excited for that. So I ordered a mask, and it'll be here on the 10th. I had to replace mine because it got destroyed in the move. The Did I tell you all about my move? That was stressful. It was so stressful. We lost so much stuff. We were missing so much stuff. Me and Emma like hauled the majority of it ourselves. My brother dipped out on us, so it is what it is. We moved. It was stressful. It was stressful. So I am glad that it's over with, and I am done rambling. You're probably not even here anymore, and I'm probably talking to myself. So I will probably like put in some little photos here of what we've been doing over the last 4 weeks, if I can find any on my phone. Like I said, I got a new phone, so yeah. Thank you for sticking around this long if you have. And I will be back probably next week. I hope to have a lot more works in progress, maybe even finished objects. So I want to see if I can do this weekly. I don't know if I'll have enough content or not. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you. Like, subscribe, and comment. I love it when you guys do that. I guess when you like and subscribe, it boosts my exposure. I don't really know that. Like I said, I'm not too much into the tech stuff, but is that even tech stuff? I don't know. Anyway, like, subscribe, I'd appreciate it, and I will see you all next week or the week after. I'm not sure. Bye.